Have you ever worked with someone who constantly complains, blames others, spreads gossip, or tries to make you look bad? Here's the surprising part. The most successful leaders don't beat toxic people by being louder or more aggressive. They beat them with emotional intelligence. Today, I'll share 5 EQ skills that help great leaders handle toxic coworkers and employees without losing their professionalism or their peace of mind. Let's get started. 1. High EQ leaders. Pause before they react. Toxic people often want one thing, an emotional reaction. The moment you become defensive or angry, they've already gained control of the conversation. Instead, high EQ leaders pause. Take a breath. Ask questions. Respond with facts instead of emotions. Remaining calm doesn't make you weak. It makes you impossible to manipulate. For example, instead of saying, "Why are you always blaming me?" say, "Help me understand what happened from your perspective." Now, let's move to skill number 2. You must be very careful not to let the situation escalate by reacting purely on emotion. Leaders who master the pause are the ones who ultimately win the day. Remember, your calm is your power. 2. They focus on behavior, not personality. One mistake many managers make is labeling someone as toxic. Instead, focus on specific behaviors. Instead of saying, "You're difficult to work with," say, "During today's meeting, you interrupted 3 people. Let's discuss how we can improve communication." Behavior can change. Personal attacks usually create more conflict. High EQ leaders coach behavior instead of criticizing character. It's critical to keep the conversation objective. When you focus on what someone did rather than who they are, you open the door for growth. If you simply label them, they become defensive, and the behavior is likely to continue or even worsen. A high EQ leader uses these moments as teaching opportunities to build a stronger, more cohesive team. Focus on the facts of the behavior. 3. They set clear boundaries. Being emotionally intelligent doesn't mean saying yes to everything. In fact, healthy boundaries are a sign of emotional maturity. If someone constantly interrupts your work, respond professionally. I'm happy to discuss this after I finish my current priority. If someone spreads gossip, don't participate. Don't defend yourself. Simply redirect the conversation. Boundaries protect your energy and the team's culture. Setting boundaries is not about being mean. It's about being clear. When you allow toxic behavior to penetrate your workspace, you're giving away your power. By redirecting gossip or politely deferring interruptions, you signal what is acceptable in your professional environment. This consistency builds respect and ensures that you remain focused on the goals that actually matter for your success. 4. They understand the root cause. Not every difficult employee is a bad employee. Sometimes toxic behavior comes from stress, fear, burnout, feeling undervalued, or personal problems. That doesn't excuse poor behavior, but understanding the cause helps leaders solve problems instead of creating bigger ones. Great leaders stay curious before becoming judgmental. It's about finding the source of the friction. Think about it. Is the person actually toxic, or are they just overwhelmed? By asking the right questions, you might find that a simple adjustment in workload or a bit of recognition can completely turn their attitude around. This isn't about being a therapist. It's about being an effective problem solver. When you address the root, you fix the symptom permanently rather than just masking it. 5. They protect the team, not their ego. This is the biggest difference. Average managers ask, "How do I win this argument?" High EQ leaders ask, "What's best for the team?" Sometimes that means coaching. Sometimes it means documenting issues. Sometimes it means making the difficult decision to let someone go. Emotional intelligence isn't about avoiding conflict. It's about handling conflict in a way that protects the culture. Your ego wants to be right, but your leadership needs you to be effective. When you prioritize the team's well-being over your own need to win a confrontation, you earn lasting loyalty. This may involve hard conversations or even terminating a relationship if it's truly damaging the group. A leader's primary job is to safeguard the environment where everyone can perform at their best. The strongest leaders aren't the ones who raise their voices. They're the ones who stay calm when everyone else loses control. If you found this helpful and want more insights on leadership, business strategy, finance, and workplace success, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss future content. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video. Stay calm and lead on.